There's a rusted swing set chain still hanging from the oak out back where I learned that home could break. Before a kid knew what that meant, and mama's perfume covered up the bourbon on her breath. Every night she'd tuck me in and tell me it'd be alright, but I could hear her crying through the paper-thin walls long after the porch light went out and the crickets took over. And I'd lie there in that twin bed, staring at the water-stained ceiling, wondering if every kid felt this hollow, or if it was just me. Just this house, just this town, where everybody's business got whispered over backyard fences, and nobody ever whispered about us. So I learned to smile real wide and say yes ma'am and no sir, and keep my boots clean and my head down, and pretend that the ache in my chest was just growing pains, and not the kind of thing that follows you into every classroom and every friendship and every woman who ever tried to love a man who forgot how. And the years rode on like a slow freight train through a town nobody stops in. And I carried every silence like a stone in my pocket, every slam door like a bruise. I kept pressing on, every promise broken before it left somebody's lips. And I built walls out of stubborn pride and silence and gravel lot anger and called it strength, the way they do in these parts where men don't talk about the things that hollow them out before they turn 12. But there's a moment that comes when you're standing at the bottom of the stairs you've been climbing your whole life, and the light finally cuts through the dark, and you realize the door was never locked. It was just you holding it shut with both hands. And I rose like the sun coming up over a field nobody's planted in years. I rose like the dust after a long dry spell when the rain finally hits. I rose with every scar still showing and every ghost still whispering, but my boots kept moving up, one step then another, breathing in that golden light like it was the first real air I'd ever tasted. And I let go of every name I was called, and every night I went hungry for a kind word, and every time I heard the bottle hit the counter like a gavel, sentencing us all to quiet ruin. And I stepped up, one boot on the first stair and then another, breathing in that golden light like it was the first real air I'd ever tasted. And I rose again, not because the pain stopped, but because I did. I kept going, I kept walking up and out and into a morning that actually wanted me in it. And every scar on my hands from building something out of nothing became a story I wasn't ashamed to tell anymore. And every wall I built became the foundation for the house I'm standing in now, with the door wide open and the porch light on, and the swing set fixed and the cricket singing a different song. And I rose again, standing in the light I used to flinch from, standing in my own life like I belong in it, boots on solid ground, facing the sun, heart wide open, finally home in the only place that ever mattered, which is here, right here. And I'm not hiding, I'm not shrinking, I'm not pretending the broken parts didn't
I'm just done letting them be the parts that steer the truck. And I rose again, so watch me rise, watch me climb every stair I was too scared to take. Watch me stand in the light I used to flinch from, because this time I earned it, every single step. And nobody can take that from me. Not the ghost, not the bottle, not the silence, not the small town whispers. And I rose again, I'm rising and I'm staying risen. Boots on solid ground, facing the sun, heart wide open. Finally home in the only place that ever mattered, which is here.